You're listening to 101.5 Tiger Bait.
Welcome back to another roundup on 101.5 Tiger Bait. And today we're going to recap not only the New Orleans Saints last week, but we're also going to recap the last week for the NFC South Division. But before we do all that, let's make one thing clear. Jackson Luke is the star wide receiver this season. And mark my word, he will make Rookie of the Year this season. Amazing stats, even from last week's game. He is going insane. Him and Island Nassib might be the best duo we've seen yet. One thing's for certain. Coach Broadway does not want us to get overhyped. This is what he said before last week's game.
I see players getting overhyped on the sideline all the time. But we got one thing to make clear. We can't get overconfident until we got the other opponent put away. Because if we get overconfident before we have this game in the bag, we're almost definitely going to have this game snatched from our hands.
It's a great speech from Coach, but I don't know if the players got the message that he said. Because I don't think Coach Broadway told Islam Nassib to throw 3 picks in the last game against Washington. I guess after the first pick that Washington threw, it really got Nassib to think that they had this game in the bag. Chandler at the line. He's looking to pass. Offensive line holds for a while. Now he throws it. Oh no, but it's a pick! Yadam with the pick. Yadam got the pick, and that's good because we haven't been seeing much from him this season, but it's like right after that, we could not click on defense. Right when Washington got the ball back, they threw out an aerial assault on New Orleans defense. They were able to slip through tight spaces, throw the ball in tight windows, and were able to come down with it in triple coverage. And we thought our QB would do the same, but Nassib, trying to find Jackson Luke, he fires it downfield, but it's picked off. It's Mitchell, and the Washington Commanders have the ball right back. I know Islam Nassib is the type of guy who loves to do what other good players can do, but he's got to realize he's a rookie. And you're not in high school or college football anymore, and it's going to be different and difficult. Now, I would love to sit here and say he recovered from throwing picks all the time, but he kept forcing New Orleans to punt the ball, which gave Washington the lead 28-21. But Islam Nassib found the end zone late in the fourth quarter. Saints are desperate for a touchdown. Nassib looking over the middle of Fogan. Touchdown, Saints! And they get on the board, one possession down. And by a miracle, somehow, someway, we kicked an onside kick and recovered. So Nassib is back in the position he was for the Colts game. One last drive and one last chance to win this game. New Orleans with the ball and a chance to tie the game. Looking to pass. Fires it over the middle. It's caught by Jackson Luke, who picks up the first down. Finally in Washington territory. Back of the shotgun with 3 receivers. Looking to pass. Going downfield. Picked up! And Washington's gonna win it! It's down to the 35-30, 25-20. Well, Saints are making a catch up and it's down to the 9. And Washington's gonna survive. And just like that, Islam Nassib gave us our first loss of the season. But we're still hanging on as the division leaders. But there's no way we're going to be hanging on long if Islam Nassib doesn't make a move. But I do see that the offensive coordinators and the coaches are giving Islam Nassib extra practice time to work on ball placement. So that'll help for the next game. So anyways, let's start looking at the NFC South Division. And first up is Carolina. And Cleveland's defense was easily able to stop Jim Hardy's passing play, grabbing 2 picks to beat Carolina 28-3. Now, let's look at the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the divisional matchup. Tampa Bay scores a late chip shot field goal in order to send this baby into overtime. And when Dallas got the ball first, they knew that they had the chance to win. And you're about to witness the craziest play in overtime. Dallas with the ball first at overtime. Snaps it. Good hold. Battle fires it. The catch is made past the 40. Misses a man. 1 man to beat. Oh my God. Dallas is going to win. Dallas is going to win. The team of 5. Touchdown. The Dallas Cowboys win in overtime. Now let's look at the stats for the Dallas quarterback, Taden Battle. You can see he doesn't have much passing yards because the rushing game was the one thing that brought the Dallas Cowboys to win it. But he did have 209 passing yards, 0 interceptions, and 2 passing touchdowns. Pretty good stats to win the game in overtime. But that's going to do it for us here on Tiger Bet Radio Station. We thank y'all for listening, and we hope y'all have a good day. And we'll see y'all next week to recap the next week for the New Orleans Saints.
We thank you for listening on 101.5 Tiger Bet.